Okay. Yes, I'm back. Um, if you can hear me, let me know. Just type yes. You can hear me. Let me know. So, like I was saying, we are discussing um, knowing yourself fully before marriage. So, and like I said, the two people who come together to form a marriage, their wholesomeness is very important in having a successful marriage. So now, so we have talked about um, um, so we have talked about how the upbringing, the environment, the significant emotional experience affects people, and then we have talked about how your life is going, the things you are doing, your health, your um, um, happiness, how you are forging ahead in life and everything. How are your emotions? How are they now at the moment? So that um, you want to check if everything is in order before you go and come join together with another person. So now we want to look at what are other things you need to check about yourself. We want to in this session we want to talk about your past, your present, and your future, and just for you to reflect and ask yourself some questions about your roots, okay, where you came from and your family. You want to reflect on that area of your life or of your past, your parents, your siblings, your nuclear and extended family, and how they influenced your life, your culture, how your culture has formed who you are, including your good and bad memories growing up. How have all these experiences from your relatives, your parents, your guardians, everybody, how have they, what memories can you remember from all these, uh, all these people? Is it good? Is it bad? You want to check and see when you think about your origin, your home, where you grew up, what comes to your mind? I know that surely you have some good memories and some not so good memories, but what comes to your mind when you think about this, your root? Then we want to talk about your trunk, that's your strengths and skills. What are your strengths? What are your values? What coping skills do you have? What are you good at, including skills and talent? You want to check those areas. What are those things you have, those qualities you have that make you to stand out among your peers? So you want to check that. Then your do you have hopes and dreams? What kind of person do you want to be? If you could have two to three of your dreams come true, what would they be? What would need to happen to you for you to achieve those dreams? A lot of us dream, but what do you need? Who do you need to become to achieve the dream you have set for yourself? Because you need your own personal dreams too. Who you want to become, who you need to, how you want to evolve before, talking about coming together with someone. These days, you see that when people want to get married, they'll be asking, what are you bringing to the table? Okay, so whether so what are your dreams and aspirations? Then we want to talk about the people, your lives, the people who are important to you. So who are the important people in your life? Why are they important to you? Are they alive or have passed on? How do you show them that they are important to you? So we are still talking about your relationship, your support system, your family, your friends, your colleagues, the people that matter to you. How are you relating with them? Then we want to check the gifts given to you. This include both material and immaterial gifts like emotional support from parents and other people. How have these gifts helped you? So the gifts people have given you before, it could be tangible, it could be material gifts, money, clothes, this and that. How have all those gifts helped you? Or emotional support, or advice, or stuff like that. How have all these things helped you? Then we want to talk about your flower stroke seed, which is your legacy. What legacies do you want to leave to others? What do you want to be known for? What kind of gifts do you want to give to others? How do you want to serve humanity? That's what we are talking about. How do you want to make impact in your own life? Because if you don't know all these things, when you meet somebody, you may not be able to know what to look out for in that partner. So that is why knowing yourself is very important. What are your dreams and aspirations? It's very important. Maybe your own dreams is that you want to um, get to the peak of your career, you want to furthermore, you want to get your masters, you want to do PhD, you want to become a professor, you want to do that, and you meet, if you don't know what you want, when you meet a guy who believes that no, I will just open a shop for you, I don't want you to work under anybody, I'll just establish a supermarket for you, or open a boutique for you to be selling. So if you don't know what you want, how will you know? So how are you going to be able to trash it out with that person to say, no, that's not what I want to do, that's not my life's aspiration? For you to be able to discuss it, whether the person is going to shift and say, okay, if this is your dream, I'm going to support you. Or you will say, no, I don't want, maybe you're a lady, I don't want my wife to work under anybody, I don't want her to do any form of um, to be a professional or something, just stay in one shop and sell. You will know whether this man is not meant for you at that point. But if you don't have any form of sense of direction, how will you know what to look out for in a partner? Or even a man too, you have a particular dream. It is by the virtue of you knowing your dreams and aspirations, that you'll be able to know whether any lady you meet is eligible to help you, to support you in the journey of achieving your dreams. So you need to know, what do you want to be known for? Then what are your bad habits, your attitudes, behavior, etc., that sabotage your life, especially your relationships? Do you have bad behaviors? Do you know those behaviors? There might be one or two behaviors you have that people have been complaining about, or that have been sabotaging your progress, or that have been creating problem for you. Maybe you get angry easily and you can't control yourself when you get angry. Maybe you lie a lot. Maybe you can't control your emotions, you know, a lot of things. What are those bad behaviors you have that can hinder your progress? Then what are you going to do? Then, and at times somebody may even have bad behavior and not acknowledge that it is bad, or he doesn't know. So it's either you know that you have bad behavior, or people are telling you. So can you sincerely ask people what pisses them off about you? So, if you have any form of bad behavior, you should be able, now that you are single, to identify it and begin to work on it, so that it's not going to um, create problem for you when you meet your uh, um, the intending partner that you want to do marriage with. Um, then, what are your challenges? What problems are you facing at the moment? Like family conflicts, unresolved trauma, work issues, other mental health issues. Are these storms in the past? Are they present? Or storms you anticipate in the future? How are you responding to them? So, what challenges are you facing? Okay, it could be about your health, about your finance, about maybe trauma that you have experienced, or you are having some family conflicts or something. What are those challenges? So these challenges now, are they in the past, or some of them they are in the past that you have overcome? Are they, what of the challenges in your present? Can you itemize them, list them, so that you will now create a strategy on how to, tackle them? Or is there, or are these challenges the one that you are just anticipating that this might happen to me in the future, this might happen to me if I do this, you are just anxious for whatever reason. So what are the challenges you have, past, present, and future? So you need to be able to know so that you can deal with them. Then what is your current life? How are you faring in life? Is your ground stable or shaky, including your influential, including your current influential people, places, and experience? So how do you assess your life at the moment? How can you say you are faring? So it's for you to do proper assessment and check whether all is well or there are areas you need to work on before you now say you want to do life with somebody. Like I said, your partner is not your savior. You should be able to deal with a lot of things or whatever problem that may be, um, for whatever challenges you may be facing. You need to be able to deal with them before you go and join another life. That person you want to marry to need to be able to deal with his own issues too before coming to join together with you. If not, it will just create unnecessary tension and chaos. You you need to be clear about your, or your situation, so that you know which areas that you need help, where you need to um, seek help for, maybe professional help or something, or areas you need to work on yourself. Just determine, like your bad habits, you may just decide that you want to drop certain characters, so that um, you can minimize the level at which you have frictions with people. Okay, so um, another thing you need to know about yourself. We have talked about your wellness, your health status, and how you are maintaining your health, how you are keeping fit, your feeding, your diet, your um, rest, your exercise, your sleep patterns. We've talked about all those things. There are some tests you need to do too before you get married. You need to know your genotype. That's very important. You need to do some other STD tests and HIV test. You want to know what is your current state of health. Normally, everybody needs to do regular checkup every 6 months. But most importantly, for you who is planning to get married, you need to know your health status, so that if there is anything that is troubling your health, you need to take care of it. If you have infection or any form of ailment, you want to treat it before you um, get married. Somebody who has infection and goes into marriage, surely it's going to infect the partner. So you want to treat yourself and check. You want to check your genotype. What is your genotype? You know that surely if you are um, AS or SS, you cannot marry another person who is AS or SS. You should be looking for an AA when your genotype is AS or S. So you want to ensure that you know your status. At least you can be able to um, know that, identify those people who are eligible to do life with you. Okay, so um, for some people who um, have this genotype issue, you know what it can cause when an AS, when you come together with somebody you shouldn't marry, like an AS, marry AS, and they now have it brings that possibility of having an SS child. And when you bring such a child into the world, when you have seen parents of SS children, you will know that it's not something easy. Some people may feel, no, we love each other, we will do it, we can cope. But a lot of people find it difficult to cope. So you want to check your chances. And some people still decide to go ahead, they want to marry like that, okay, they will be checking. When the woman conceives, they will go and check whether the child is going to become an SS, so that they can abort it. but will they have that emotional capability to watch them abort their child? So a lot of times people will think that okay, we'll abort it if it's the test says the child is going to be SS, but because of that emotional bonding with the fetus, they find it difficult to abort it, and they say they want to bring, and they begin to face the rigor of nurturing a child with SS. So these are the things you want to check. You want to know your health status, to know who you can um, do life with and have a peaceful journey. Okay, so and so you want to check. So what are, so when you check your values, the thing you value, your dreams and everything, that is when it will become easy for you to assess the person you want to marry. What are your deal breakers? What are no go areas for you? Okay, so some people will say their deal breakers is cheating. If you cheat, I'm going to leave this relationship. If you do this, I'm going to. You need to know yourself, the things you can think. Nobody wants cheating anyway. The cheating is an enemy to every marriage. But what I'm trying to say is that for some people, it's a no-no for them. Is a big deal for them, is a no-no for them. So you need to be able to check yourself. What do you want? What are your beliefs about life? What are your beliefs? What do you want to do? So it is very, very important. Um, that's your nature, that's your structure, a man, a woman. To decide to become a wife, mother a child, can become a parent. A man too can decide, I want to get married and become a husband. I want to um, impregnate my wife and become a father and become a parent, a father, a parent. So those are roles. Those are roles. So, but you, when you are single, you want to ensure that that woman you are, that man you are happy by yourself. If you have any form of childhood trauma or any form of uh, past experiences that have really weighed, that is unresolved in your life, you need to heal so that you can be whole before you join another person to do life. That person too needs to heal, to take care, to check and assess him or herself before coming together with you. So that by the time you now take up that role of becoming a wife or a husband, you will not cause pain to your partner. And eventually, when you decide to um, bring about children, you will not cause pain to your children. Parents who are damaged damage their children. So you want to study yourself, understand yourself, and know where you stand at the moment. So that there is need for you to seek help, you seek help. The way you were raised can affect you. So another thing you need to check out is your attachment style. Do you have a secured attachment style or an insecure attachment style whereby somebody has how do you see intimacy? The way you were raised, the experiences you have seen in childhood as you are growing up or in your past relationships can affect your attachment style. Are you somebody who love intimacy, who loves to love and receive love? There are some people that they are so traumatized that even if you are trying to love them, they cannot even receive it because of the trauma in them. So you want to check yourself. Do you initiate intimacy? Do you like intimacy? Do you embrace codependence? Are you self-soothing and regulating? Can you regulate your emotions effectively? Can you express your needs and wants easily? Can you give love? Can you receive love? Are you open to receiving love too? So you want to check all those areas. Can you um do you struggle with commitment? Are you somebody who um, um, appears committed today and tomorrow you are withdrawn? You need to pay attention to all these areas. Are you having trust issues? Do you trust people? You're always doubting people. Everybody you see, you are always suspecting them or something. Do you have trust issues? So these are some pointers to your attachment style. Then, do you embrace as opportunities for deeper intimacy and growth, or you communicate in a do you communicate in a non-violent way rather than aggressive or passive aggressive communication? So, how do you communicate? How do you communicate? Do you communicate gently and respectfully, or you are very aggressive and violent? You have to check. How do you see conflict? Do you see conflict as war, or is an opportunity for us to talk about things, sort things out, and move forward and have a better relationship? So these are these areas, because at times somebody may have all these challenges and not know. I may not know. And one event to work with to just trigger and bring out the monster in them. So you want to check, how do you how do you handle issues? So because if you don't know yourself, when you now meet somebody, you may not even this thing, gives you that level of self-awareness about yourself, and you will now it will help you to know what to look out for in others. And you have to check yourself if you have ever been, you know, you felt abandoned as a child, or you felt neglected, you felt unseen, you felt unheard, and there's that vacuum in your life whereby you are just looking for who to fill that vacuum. You have to check and heal before you meet somebody, because the trap in this is that if you are somebody who is looking for love and looking for somebody to fill the void in your life, the tendency that when you meet somebody that appears loving and caring and is all over you, showing you love, whether fake or real, the tendency of falling for that person is very high. You fall for that person and say, ah, this is what I've been looking for. And there could be other red flags. But because there is a void in you, as if you desire somebody so much, somebody to just show you love, there could be other red flags that you should be paying attention to. But because you are just overwhelmed and carried away by just that one factor, that attention that person is giving you, you ignore those red flags. And you may, erroneously go into marriage with such a person. We have seen a lot of such cases. So you want to check. That's why I was talking about your emotional stability, your level of happiness. Are you complete in yourself, with yourself? Are you happy with yourself? Are you always happy when you are with yourself? And are you complete in yourself? That so that when another person comes to join you, it should be an addition, not to come and fill a void. So you should identify areas that are posing challenging challenges to you becoming a whole person now, as a single person. It doesn't mean that you should be in a perfect state, but for you to be able to be self-aware, that's the essence of this webinar. To be self-aware of the areas that are working well for you, the areas that need attention, where you need help, then to be able to identify and know how to seek for help. That's the whole idea. So that you can be complete as a single person. Then you know what to look out for. When somebody is talking, you meet somebody, the way he's talking, the way he or she is treating other people, you should be aware and be open and be able to ask questions. Why is this person like this? What is happening? So that if that person should need help too, you'll be able to identify before you go into the marriage that that person should go and seek for help. Not that you sweep things under the carpet. So, and luckily enough, um, um, all these areas that I've mentioned are some of the things you are going to enjoy when you sign up for Prepared Rights Academy, which is these people are prepared for premarital uh, um, coaching. They help you to marriage right academy. Every intending couple, even for people who have been married and they did not do proper premarital um, coaching, they need to sign up for this program. First of all, it's about yourself, you becoming a flourishing person. Number one. Then coming together with your partner. So as you are working on yourself, your partner will be working on uh, themselves too, so that two of you can overcome your childhood trauma, whatever experience that is not serving you, that is limiting you, you can overcome them. Then when you come together, you will be able to build a team-centered marriage. And also, and they equip you with tools to create flourishing systems that will make your marriage to flourish, to work. Where there is no rule, there is no sin, okay, or there is no penalty. There should be rules, there should be manifesto governing your home. You create systems that in the event of maybe stress, too much work, life happens, your marriage will not be shaken, your marriage will not be threatened. So they are all these so many things that is leading to divorce or strife, conflicts in marriages today. Start Your Marriage Rights Academy have been able to um, put um, um, based on studies and research, all those things that are causing strife, and they have been able to put tools together to ensure that you flourish as an individual, your partner flourishes, you flourish together and build a team-centered marriage. Then equip you with tools to build systems that will make sure that you preserve your love, and you keep the flame of um, um, romance alive in your marriage. So, um, knowing yourself is the first thing. Subsequently, on this platform, other coaches will come around and talk about how on these things that turn you on and turn you off. You know what you can take, you know what you cannot take. You know your present emotional state and your so you knowing yourself, and if there is any area where you will need help, you can seek help through committing to signing up for this course. Like I told you, that you want to be self-aware. It doesn't mean that every area of your life is perfect. There will be some areas where you need to work on yourself, other areas where you need the help of a professional, a coach, to help you to um, take care of, so that you can um, move to a better state, a so that you can explore and become who you are destined to become. So, signing up for this course is going to do a lot of um, amazing transformation for you, for your partner, and it will help you to build a blissful home. So, on this note, I say thank you for watching, thank you for listening. Um, I believe you have been blessed by this webinar, and you have some uh, good points to take on. So, see you again. I remain your coach, Kafilat Mojisola Abdulazeez, a certified family life practitioner and a premarital coaching, a premarital coach. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.